Alright guys, welcome to the video. Today's in this video I'm going to be talking about Dying Light. So Dying Light is a new first-person survival horror zombie game type thing. It's really cool, but it's basically coming out on Tuesday. So I believe that is the 27th or the 28th. I could be wrong depending on when this video comes up. It's about 2 days from now, so I'm really pumped for it. I actually got it for my birthday. If you guys did not watch the video from a couple days ago, I stated that it was my birthday that day. I don't know if everyone watched it, but basically it was my birthday a couple days ago, and for my birthday I did get Dying Light. So the pre-order for Dying Light. And by the way, if you didn't notice already, this is a 60 frames per second video. So if you're watching on Google Chrome and you have not already, go ahead and turn it up to 720p and 60 frames per second to see the frame rate on this bad boy. It's my first 60 frames per second video. I finally figured out how to do it, so that's pretty cool for me. But moving on to the game, you know, it looks really cool. If you can see right here, the graphics are really good on this thing. This is kind of like a little IGN demo. They're really, you know, kind of shining out and really showing the graphics on this thing. By the way, this is not my gameplay. This is IGN, so this video will probably be going down within a couple days of the game coming out, but I did want to show you guys what this game did look like. So far it is really cool. It's actually made by the people who did make Dead Island, so that's really cool. Dead Island, I actually didn't play it, but I did see some pretty cool things about it. I saw my brother playing it because I was kind of pretty much too young to play it at that point, and my parents didn't really want me even watching it, but I'm old enough now to get this Dying Light game. My dad's actually pretty interested in it too, but he's going to be buying it on the PC. So some interesting facts about this game: this is 60 frames per second, but it is actually confirmed that they did downgrade it to 1020p and or 1080p rather, and 60 frames per second on PC I believe is the max, and then on PS4 it is only 30 frames per second. That goes for Xbox One and the last generation console, so PS3 and Xbox 360. But nonetheless, it's a really cool game. Most of the time with like zombie games, it's mostly about turning around and shooting the crap out of people. The one that makes this kind of like, I don't know, this game a little bit different than the other zombie games, it's just not really shooting them a ton. It's more parkour and running away and meleeing and stuff. It's really cool. So it has a full day-night cycle. During the day, the zombies are just kind of lazing around, you know, kind of walking. You can sneak past them, jump on top of their heads, and really cool things like that. You can forge a ton of different types of weapons by collecting materials and stuff. Like, pretty sure I saw this one machete. It might be in this gameplay, but it's basically a machete that is on, like, it's either fire or there's electricity surging through it. It's just a lot of cool upgrades. As you can see right here, there's a big crowd of zombies, and it's just really cool how this whole game works. He's gonna be hopping over people, slashing them left and right. Of course, there's no heads-up display in this gameplay because this is about a year old, I believe. But there is a heads-up display right now, as of right now, and the game's coming out really soon, so I'm really excited to play it. As you can see, a lot of cool little movement things going on right here. Just a lot of cool things that make this game a lot different. Like I said, the day and night cycle. The day, as you can see, they're kind of just laying around, and you can actually find people with supply drops. So these are enemies right here. They have guns. You have to put your hands up. There's a lot of cool things. There's going to be loot crates that drop with supplies, and you have to get to them first before other people do. You have different choices. You can let them take you hostage. You can try to kill them. Just a lot of cool little things that kind of make the game play out in front of you. It's not really scripted as much as it just kind of unfolds as you play depending on choices you make, but it's really cool to look at. Like I said before, this is the day cycle, then I'm gonna kind of alter to the night cycle right here. But during the night cycle, you're gonna see that it's really creepy. There's gonna be a lot of flickering lamps and just a lot of cool stuff like that. There's special zombies that only come out at night. I'm not quite sure what they're called exactly, but they're really cool. Basically, when they see you, they're gonna run after you full tilt. It's not like these things that you're gonna see right here. They're a little bit slower, not as fierce, but you know, when you find them, they are pretty crazy. They're like these ghoulish looking things, kind of like Xur from Destiny, if that makes like a pretty cool reference or something that's accurate along those lines. But they're really fast and they're really scary, and when they get you, there's no chance to recover from them. A lot of times you'll see that they'll start attacking you with normal zombies. You can kind of break their neck and get away, but these things will basically instantly kill you. They're pretty scary, so you have to run really fast away from them. The main key to staying survived at night and staying safe at night is that you do not want to even be seen at all. You do not want anything to hear you or see you, and as soon as you make any sound, whether it be from tipping over a can or killing one zombie or something, it will set off a chain reaction of a ton of zombies, and most of the time you will not survive. Now, there are several things within this game that allow you to escape at night. These are called safe houses. So what safe houses do is when you are at night or in the day and you're running away, you can actually find these safe houses, which you have probably marked on the map, and you can actually run back to them and take cover. These are the few locations where you actually guaranteed to be safe and you cannot get killed in, so they're very safe and they're a very good place to get to when you are in a good zombie chase, people chasing you from every single different direction. So I'm gonna kind of cut away from this nighttime mode right now, and I'm gonna show you a couple really cool things that I found within the gameplay. Moving on to the special part of the video, which I was telling you about, this guy runs, he slides, and he kicks this guy. There's a lot of cool combos and stuff within this game that really do make it unique. And then moving on to the thing that I was talking about earlier, you're gonna be really surprised by this, and it's actually something that's really cool and something that makes this game a little bit different. I like the little customizability of this thing. You know, a lot of things you can pick up, you can make weapons out of. So this is the little electric machete I was talking about. As you can see, he whips it out right here, and then we're going to transition to this next little battle scene. You're going to see this thing's pretty crazy. He's about to slash a couple people, and then he runs in. You're going to see a special type of zombie. It is not the one I was talking about earlier, which I will show very shortly. But after he slashes these two people right here, he runs right past them, and this huge thing comes out. So this is really cool. There's a lot of cool little bosses and stuff, different types of zombies that you do have to play differently towards. You can't just run towards him. He just hurled the truck and just used the environment to kill his little enemies without actually having to kill him. You got that guy to throw the tank at him, so that's pretty cool. This guy just basically rushes at you non-stop. I'm not quite sure how to kill him. He just, you know, just vaulting over zombies does a lot of things. You're gonna have the choice to either fight or to run away, but most of the times you're gonna see it is a lot better to run away than to actually try to fight them. This brings us to the end of the video where he's running towards his safe house and gets killed by one of those one-hit zombies. You're going to see him pounce on him. So I want to say drop a like if you did enjoy this video today. Also subscribe so you do not miss a video in the future concerning Dying Light and or Destiny. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.